Hey man, what's up? What's up from the trenches family? What's up? This is from the trenches TV. This John Triller, man. And I'm reacting to a situation that took place in my city, man. Um in Washington, DC and like PG County, well, DMV in the whole, it's a lot of stuff that be going on down here. And the reason why I say that is because it's over here by the White House. You feel me? Y'all know the inauguration and Trump just got in office, and also Trump just let out people from where from the DC jail. You know what I'm saying? All the people that went inside the Capitol and stuff like that, he let out. I think they saying like 1,500 of them. You know what I'm saying? He gave them a pardon. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know what a pardon is something. It's a law that allows people that you could have committed any crime. You know what I'm saying? The president said you can be free. You can be free. You feel me? So this situation right here took place. A guy, you know what I'm saying? They said he was, supposedly he had his girlfriend body in his house, and that thing was had been there for a minute. So that I guess, you know what I'm saying? You know, they just, people put them on the house, you know what I'm saying? But let's get straight into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, comment, shout out to the whole DMV, man. There's a lot going on out here, man. We're alive. Let's get straight into it though.
The man is in custody for allegedly killing his girlfriend. Investigators also believe that he went through a great ordeal to hide the body.
Damn.
The house, our homicide detectives and evidence team, along with the Prince George's County Fire Department, located Miss Schuler's remains inside a
Remains?
wall.
What?
The office of the chief medical examiner determined that the victim had been shot.
Damn.
See behind me on this
That's
wall
crazy.
right here, and the stairs.
Oh, he tried to hide the body in there.
Evidently, some major construction work was going on inside that house, and this is a shared residence of someone up top and someone at the bottom. And as you can see from this picture right here, what we've been allowed to show without compromising the early investigation of this case, it was there. A great amount of concealment, walls being torn out, trying to conceal uh, Miss Alexis Schuler.
Man, this video, I really want to know your thoughts on. It's tragic to say the least, and it don't make no excuse for what took place. But a lot has went on that possibly could have been prevented. Today we visit a county in Maryland that, depending on where you at, one light and one intersection over, you'll be in Washington, D.C.
Yeah. PG County and DC is different neighborhoods where, you know what I'm saying, it's on the borderline, you feel me? Like my neighborhood where I grew up at, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it on online, you know what I'm saying? But my neighborhood is like DC right here and PG right here. You know what I'm saying? It's on the borderline. You know what I'm saying?
Prince George's County, a place that's known to be the home of the NBA world champion, Kevin Durant. But unfortunately, in this video, we're not talking about basketball. Today, we talk about a young mom of three who was found deceased after being missing for.
Man, rest her soul, man. I know it's probably people that I know that know her. You know what I'm saying? Because DC and PG is real small. You know what I'm saying? So everybody pretty much know each other. Or if you don't know this person know that person. You know what I'm saying? Everything. You know what I'm saying? Together. You know what I'm saying?
5 days, leaving her loved ones and community in shock, and the details surrounding her demise didn't make it no better. According to local authorities, take a look at this picture. This young lady remains was found inside of a drywall. And oh yeah, the man suspected in her death is her baby father, who had sought a restraining order just 5 days prior, only to be denied. And now he's arrested. Did the system fail him? What authorities had to say? What about the family of the suspect? What's the details surrounding her demise? In this video, we cover.
Hey, and to the women out there, you know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying? Just because it's your baby father, you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of females around the world, but from my experience with women in the DMV, they keep going back to their baby father. Keep going back to their baby father. All y'all keep going back to your baby father. You know what I'm saying? Then your baby father start beating on you. You know what I'm saying? Might even, you know what I'm saying, take your life. You know what I'm saying? From certain instance. You know what I'm saying? So, and even with the brothers, a lot of y'all brothers y'all mind off. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all out here drugging, you know what I'm saying, doing all this and that, and then y'all got a good looking female. Y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all probably stuck in lust for real. Y'all probably love her, but y'all just love her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all love what she got in her drawers. You know what I'm saying? So that make y'all go cuckoo. So if she leave y'all and she go try and mess with another dude, y'all getting y'all feelings and y'all want to do her something. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to do her bad. You know what I'm saying? Put hands on her. Man, walk away, man. Leave these let these females go find somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to hold on to them and keep them hostage. You feel me? It's only your turn. Remember that. It's just your turn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Let's get back to it.
Right on. So in this video, I plan on exploring the implications of restraining orders in domestic situations. Take a closer look at the home that was purchased in 2022, where a young girl was found deceased, and hear from the family grappling with the loss. We also hear from the law enforcement, from Prince George's County and the district attorney. Before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no aim. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. So fam, first thing first, let's cover what is a restraining order, at least for the state of Maryland for this video. Maryland has two main types of restraining orders: interim, which is temporary, and final protective orders. Interim orders can be issued quickly and last until a court hearing, while final orders can last up to 1 year or longer with renewal. To obtain a protective order, the petitioner must have a specific relationship with the person they want a restraining order with, like being a current or former spouse, or even someone they share a child with. But here's the thin line: grounds for insurance. Protective order can be issued if there is evidence of abuse, which includes physical harm, threats of harm, or harassment. So now we got the basics of what a protective order is. Before we continue with the video, I want to say one last thing concerning protective orders. The filing process can be a hassle. If you know, petitions can be filed for protective orders in the district court or circuit court. It's advisable to seek legal counseling by a judge during this process, even before that take place. So now that's squared away. Less than 24 hours of me doing this video, a Maryland man has been arrested for the murder of his girlfriend inside his home in Capitol Heights. His girlfriend happens to be his baby mother as well. The suspect is 30 years old, identified as Devontae Gray of
Goofy.
Capitol Heights, Maryland. He's charged with murdering his 29-year-old baby mother, a mom of three, Alexis Schuler of Washington, D.C. Now, D.C. Police Department had contacted Prince George's County Police Department for assistance in a missing persons investigation. Alexis was initially reported missing to police by her mother, Tawana, on January 14, 2025. Her mother stated she had not seen her daughter since January 10th, 2025, around 6 p.m. The descendant was last seen departing from her residence in Southeast D.C. with her boyfriend in his blue pickup truck. But see, here's the backstory. As part of that investigation, the Prince George's County Police Department executed a search warrant at the home of Gray on January 19, 2025 in Capitol Heights. Authorities were able to locate Alexis' remains, according to authorities. They made extensive efforts to hide the victim's body inside his home. It was later determined that the victim had been shot in the head. May she rest in peace.
What?
Condolences to her family. You see, according to charging documents,
Wow.
Gray was pictured on surveillance video going in and out his home with construction materials, while dressed in a full-body construction suit with gloves between January 12th to 13th of 2025.
Slim,
The
wow,
materials
man.
appeared to be zinc,
Goofy.
sheetrock, cylinder blocks, chemicals, and large black storage containers and plastic bags. Now, I can't say the full address, but this house we about to mention was purchased in 2022 for a little more than $300,000. Check out some pictures of the inside as I continue with the details. Officials executed a welfare check on January 14, 2025 on a 700 block on Larchmont Avenue in Capitol Heights. Upon arrival,
I used to live near that
officers noted,
side.
quote, weird smell when entering the residence.
Damn.
They believe the dirty condition of the residence was to blame. You can only imagine how that house looked now compared to how it looked when he first bought it. Now, authorities returned to the home on January 19, 2025, 5 days later, and located a semi-automatic handgun inside the residence, along with fresh drywall, acetone, lemon, ammonia, and other cleaning construction items in the duplex. Apparently, this is a house where some live downstairs and some live upstairs. Members of the Prince George's County Fire Department and other officials assisted in removing drywall in the residence, where a quote, makeshift tunnel was discovered under the stairs. Now, for those who don't know what that is, like I did before doing this video, a synonym is like burying place. It's a large stone structure or underground room where someone, especially an important person, is buried. Now, according to authorities, a foot was visible and believed to belong to Alexis.
A foot?
He was taken into custody at the scene. He confessed to murdering Alexis. Authorities believe he killed the victim during the dispute. He was charged with first-degree murder and related charges and is in custody. It is also important to know this. On the 9th, Drake had called authorities to his house in Capitol Heights for a restraining order. He wasn't given one. And since we know all the facts now, I wanted you guys to hear from the DA, police, and the family. It was an hour-long press conference. We're going to chop down about 15 minutes. Check it out.
I'm going to introduce now our Chief of Police, Malik Aziz. Texas was waiting.
Yeah. You guys gonna come over here? I don't wanna, see a lot of movement going on. Okay. All right. Good morning. Thank you guys for being here. This morning I'll be addressing a homicide that took place in Capitol Heights, Maryland, that has left our community in shock and a family in mourning. On January 18th, the Metropolitan Police Department of DC contacted the Prince George's County Police for assistance locating Alexis Schuler, who had been reported missing on January 14th. With the assistance of Police Chief Daryl Morgan in the Capitol Heights Police Department, the Prince George's County Police Department issued a search warrant at the home of Devontae Gray of Larchmont Avenue in Capitol Heights. While inside the house, our homicide detectives and evidence team, along with the Prince George's County Fire Department, located Ms. Schuler's remains inside a newly constructed wall. The Office of the Chief Medical Examiner determined that the victim had been shot. Devontae Gray was taken into custody at the scene. During questioning, Gray confessed to murdering Ms. Schuler and was charged with first-degree murder and related charges. Gray is now in the custody of Prince George's County Department of Correction.
Man, this goofy, man. This goofy gonna kill himself in there, man. You know what I'm saying? He gonna do himself. You know what I'm saying? Because you should have never did that to that girl, man. You know, you should have never did that to that girl. And then you confess to, like, bro, there's plenty of women out there, bro. Like you was holding her hostage, bro. You wild, man.
Our thoughts and prayers are with the victim's family and the loved ones during this difficult time. Some of the family members are here today. Last year, there were 21 domestic-related homicides in our county, indiscriminately affecting families across all demographics of race, age, and socioeconomic status. Each act of violence shatters lives, leaves behind deep pains that last for generations to come. We must speak out against this violence, especially domestic violence that steals our safety, our feeling of safety, our security. Some of these things I talked about just last week. Crimes are not just stats to us.
Aunt Kizzy, Cousin Derek, Cousin Sade, and Cousin Dwayne. Derek has a statement he'd like to read.
On behalf of our family, we want to express our heartfelt gratitude to everyone We came together in the search for Alexis Schuler. Although the outcome is not what we had hoped, we take solace in knowing that Alexis has been found and we now have the closure to lay her to rest in peace. We want to extend a special thank you to Detective Howard for his unwavering dedication, even taking calls on his days off and collaborating tirelessly with the Prince George's County Police Department. We also deeply appreciate the efforts of Corporal Laurie, Detective Stout Marshall, and Officer Montgomery, who worked diligently to bring answers to our family. We are profoundly grateful to my mom, Kizzy, our cousin at the Wright Family Foundation, Ward 8 Councilman Trayon White, cousins Monet, Kanaje, and Alexis Angels, close friends Jayla, London, Deja, Michael, and Dabrion, as well as the many strangers who shared posts and prayed for Alexis. Your support and compassion mean more than words can express. It is because of your collective efforts that Alexis was found and her case was solved in record time. This list of thank yous is long because it truly took a community coming together to give us the closure we needed. Alexis will be deeply missed, and there is a void in our family that can never be filled. Her 3 children will no longer feel their mother's embrace or hear their mother's voice. And all she wanted was to come home to them. We want to take this moment to shed light on the reality of domestic violence. Alexis' story is a painful reminder that this is not what love looks like. Someone who truly loves you would never do what Devontae Gray did to her. Please take domestic violence seriously. If you are going through this, look at my cousin's story and know that it is a call to wake up, seek help, and prioritize your safety above all. To the community, we urge you to pay attention when you see missing flyers. These are real people with real families who love them. Your vigilance can save lives and bring much needed closure to other families. Thank you again for standing with us during this incredibly difficult time. My cousin can now rest in peace, and we are forever grateful to all of you who made that possible with deep appreciation. Shoot him.
Hey man, my condolence, man, and um, man, these dudes out here in the DMV. I know it happens everywhere in the world, but these dudes in the DMV be tripping. I ain't gonna lie. I have relationship issues, you know what I'm saying, with, you know, my ex-girlfriend, and things kind of got physical, you know what I'm saying? But it was more of like just both of us for real, you know what I'm saying? But it didn't never go to extent of, us like taking each other out. You feel me? So, we end up separating, and I went my way, she went her way, and she wanted to get back with me. I didn't really want to get back with her, you feel me? But, you know, um, we was just in a toxic relationship, you know what I'm saying? I was a little older than her, you know what I'm saying? Um, and I had I would say I probably been, with more women than she been with guys for real. So it's like, you know, um, she thinking I'm doing all this and that, with other women just because I've been with so many women, and I make music, and I be in the clubs and stuff like that. So she just thinking every time I go out, I'm about to go mess with another female, you feel me? And the same with the dudes, you know what I'm saying? Every time they girl go out, they gonna think that, oh, they girl messing with a, you know what I'm saying, another dude, you feel me? But dudes taking it too far right now, you know what I'm saying? Dudes is really taking it too far, and I feel women is taking it too far as well. You know what I'm saying? But these women be getting under these dudes' skin. You feel me? And you know, if you going through this, man, please get out of it, man. Please get out of it, man. For real, man. Just be single and make sure when you in a friendship or relationship with a man or woman, whatever you know what I'm saying, just make sure you make things be clear. You know what I'm saying? Because some people they might say, I want to be with you forever, and then switch up the next day, and that person probably like, what's going on? You feel me? So you gotta be mindful what you say, the level of love that you show somebody, and then you end up switching up or you switch up and for a good reason you want to get away from that person. Make sure that you safe. You feel me? Make sure that you safe and don't let, you know what I'm saying, no man, no woman, y'all get into a big fight, you know what I'm saying? But you know, the other person might lure you back in just to take your life. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful of that, y'all. Domestic violence, man, like, you know, just get up out of it, man. Keep it moving, man. You hear me?
Thank you.
Well, let me say they do share a child together. So and that's why we have called it domestic. Uh, the indication I think you heard before from Chief Morgan, from the state attorney, Brady Boy. It is domestic violence is real. People are whether they're calling the police or they're letting family members know, it's very real. So I think there's always an indication when someone is involved in domestic situations that it won't end, well. It's going to be a problem, and so I can safely, say that. If you want to talk about, more specifics about that address, then I have Chief Morgan here. He may want to address part of that.
Just briefly, we had a few calls to that residence over the last 6 to 8 months, dealing with those individuals, but nothing noteworthy that would have leveled up to an arrest or an investigation. Basically, just complaints on one another.
You saw it with that word. You're on the first slide and set the situation. I mean,
Well, can I just say this, from what we can, see, that the, protective orders that he sought, were not, granted, that there was no, essentially no legal basis to grant the protective order. So people can seek protective orders, and actually the standard is relatively low to get a protective order. So I think it is significant that he was not granted a protective order when he sought it.
looking at this.
Man, them news people, especially to me, I know, you know what I'm saying, the news people in DC, Maryland, Virginia, they just be exaggerating like a mug. You know what I'm saying? Trying to like get deep in the situation and you know what I'm saying, try to find out some new things or anything about the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody lost their daughter, you feel me? Somebody lost their mother, you feel me? Like, and you sitting up there trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, so what about this or what about that? You know what I'm saying? They know some of them people, them news people know about domestic violence. They probably going through domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? On the back end, you just never know. People just sit there all quiet, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they ain't going through nothing. Come on, man. Y'all news people need to chill out, man. For real.
First visit in the month of January was on January 9th, where we actually saw her driving by the residence when we responded to his call for complaint. So she was alive. We know on January 9th. On the 14th, when we went back for a welfare check based on a request from MPD, there was nobody in the house at the time when we went to that location.
was there wires to try to find?
Well, as you know, and this is a legal standard, we can't just go into the house without a search warrant, and Prince George's County Police Department was able to obtain one and go through that process, but then I find the location.
Yeah, I get that subsequent to that, after that happened, there would be a body somewhere inside the house. Like what drew you to the stairwell and how Mark to discover the body?
What you mean? What? Like, come on, man. You actually retarded bald head guy. You talking about what leads you to know that it was something behind the wall? Come on now. If you go in the house, you could probably look at the structure of the wall. Some of it might be pushed out. Look at the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? Anything. Like, you tripping, bro. I hate, you know what I'm saying? Them type of people like that. You know what I'm saying? Them type of people, you know what I'm saying? Talking about, and then it's a smell. If it's a smell in the house, you know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you think to knock on a few walls and stuff like that? Like, come on, bro. Ask the dumb questions, man.
I'm going to turn it over to the chief in a second, but I do want to say this. We work very quickly with the Metropolitan Police Department, who in turn work very quickly with Prince George's County. You're talking probably less than 5 days, which seems like a lot, but it's very quickly for investigation. And based on evidence, the video and so forth, the county was able to get county police was able to get a search warrant. But until then, we actually were in the house when the house was vacant and on the 14th, and we didn't see any evidence of foul play.
Question, range for your kind of child there. That being said.
Great.
That shit crazy.
Arrow
Man.
has AI marketing tools to help some.
This is domestic violence. It could be family, it could be intimate partner. There's an indication that they were not necessarily still in a girlfriend boyfriend type relationship, but they do have a child in common. So we still consider her a special victim, which is why our special victims unit is handling the prosecution of the case. But this is violence against a woman who is 29 years old, who deserved to be here. She was a mother of three. So it's, classifying it one way or another is I mean, I think it's important for statistical purposes, but for the human purpose, I mean, it almost doesn't matter. She should be here. Yes. From my understanding, she did not live in that residence, that she was a resident of the District of Columbia. And I don't know if someone from MPD wants to share. Oh, they're not. Okay. So I don't have her specific residence, but my understanding is that she's a resident of the District of Columbia. And that's why she was reported missing.
So as we wrap up this deeply impactful discussion, it's clear this story we explored is not just a singular tragedy, but
Man, it's over, man. You know what I'm saying? This episode of From the Trenches TV is over. I'm a little irritated because all these reporters and all that keep why? Y'all keep asking all these silly questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all trying to really dig into this person's life and and get like more details about the case and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The young girl is gone. You know what I'm saying? The boyfriend did what he did. He said he did what he did, and you know what I'm saying? They left 3 kids out here, you know what I'm saying, without parents. You feel me? And it's just, you know what I'm saying, it's crazy, man. So y'all pay attention to domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? I'll catch y'all next time on From the Trenches TV. It's John Triller checking out, man. Peace. Like, subscribe, show some love, man. You ain't gonna get HIV or AIDS just from clicking that like and subscribe button and commenting. Peace.